It was fun.
Yeah, but line dancing,
Yeah, all right.
How many times you been?
Only the once, all right? I like the music.
It's not music.
It is. Oh, it's not techno dub, whatever you're into. I know.
I'm just saying.
This is not trying to be 18. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Hang on a second.
Go easy, Vic.
Now, Sierra Oscar from Sierra 1. PI, Market Road, ambulance needed. One female casualty. Head injury.
OK, Vicky, I've got that. I'll try and get the ambulance to you ASAP.
Danny Goff, stop, please! Wait! Hey, stop! Get out, right, get out! Danny Goff, stop, please! Wait!
Right, copper, looking for us?
You know where you live, mate?
Yeah?
Yeah?
Catch this.
When I get hold of you, I'm going to kill the pair of yous.
Yeah, come here and
Yeah.
say that then.
Well, I can't, can I?
Yeah, you're a woman.
Yeah? I'll be seeing you real soon. Yeah, very funny. You should be at school, mate.
Come here.
Yeah.
Chase us.
Hello, Kim. What are you doing here?
What do you want? Pete's in court, don't you know that?
Can you just open the door, please, yeah?
You and Goff an item?
Well, what have we asked? That's not a crime now, is it?
Depends who you shacked up with.
Yeah, we can't ask you any questions unless you open the door, love, please.
She's high. I don't live here, all right? What do you want?
Is Danny or Ashley here?
No, they're at school.
No, they're not.
They're in serious trouble and all. Someone threw a brick at a car and the driver got hurt.
Ashley wouldn't do anything like that.
Ashley's in bad company, Kim. Bring him round to Sunday when he turns up, or else we'll be round again. You want to watch Ashley, you know? Or she's going to end up like your new boyfriend.
Hello.
I swear by Almighty God
Look at him.
that the evidence
Cool
I
as
shall
a
give
cucumber.
shall be the truth,
Yeah.
the whole truth, and nothing
Well, I
but
was
the truth.
confident.
Where were you on the evening of June the 12th?
I was at the Orion Club.
Do you remember an incident that took place there?
Yes.
Can you describe what you saw?
There was a fight. A man was attacked by another man. He was badly injured.
Yes. Did you subsequently identify the man who carried out the attack?
Yes.
So the man that you identified in the court?
I'm not sure.
The man has been got at. Oh, that's perceptive of you. I thought he was solid, sir.
Sorry. Without Shannon's evidence, it was a foregone conclusion.
Here, Goff. You
Right, just leave it, will you? It's over.
So was that right now?
Right.
When do you realise what you cost the taxpayer amount in this case, Mr. Chandler? And thanks to you, that piece of scum is now back on the streets.
I'm sorry.
You're sorry. Come here. Look, I warned you. Didn't I warn you? Look, didn't I warn you he would make some sort of approach? Why do you think we haven't nailed him yet? John, you gave me your word. You gave me your word that you would call me the moment he or one of his heavies threatened you.
Look, I realise you must be disappointed.
Disappointed? You do realise you're going to put him away, don't you? But what do you care? He doesn't live next door to you. It's not your kid he's peddling drugs to, yet.
I'm not a coward. If the threats had been against me, I could have handled it.
What are you talking about?
Do you have any children, Rod? I didn't think so.
That's Danny Goff.
Wait a second.
Lost your bottle?
I just want to make sure I get him, that's all.
Well, hold on this time.
I'm arresting you on suspicion of criminal damage. You don't have to say anything, but it may harm the defence if you do not mention my question. Something that you later will on in court. Anything you do say may be given evidence. Like throwing bottles, do you, son? Come on, stop struggling.
I should have paid this, you know that. You wait your turn, please, Kim.
Ashley's missing.
He's missing?
Yeah.
Well, look, I'm dealing with someone. You're just going to have to wait a minute.
It won't wait.
Just 1 minute, please, sir. Round here. Right, earlier today, Ashley was involved in a serious incident. Now, don't you think it's a convenient time for him to go missing?
What do you mean? He's 9 years old. It's nearly 10 o'clock.
Well, it's not like he's never been out at night before. I mean, last time you didn't even know until we brought him back the next morning. Right, when did you see him last?
4 o'clock this afternoon.
And his dad, what's his name?
Gordon Palmer.
Well, could he be with him?
No, he hardly sees him. No, Ash wouldn't go there. He hasn't got any money with him or anything.
What about mates?
Danny Goff.
Oh, I see.
It's dark, it's cold. He didn't even eat his tea.
Well, there's a good chance he'll come back when he's hungry then, isn't there?
I'm not having no social worker. I want my dad. I know my rights. I can choose my
you're right,
appropriate
Steve. Well, your
adult.
dad's been notified. He must have better things to do. Detention room number 1, Sarge.
I'm not saying anything about my daddy.
Your
Shut
dad
up.
wants
This is
to
out of your brain down up in
Go in there and calm down. Now, go on.
No surprise where he gets it from.
Oh, there you are. Are you busy? I think Ashley Palmer's gone missing.
Oh, that's a surprise.
I need you both to take Kim Palmer back and search the place.
Yeah, Carl.
And I know what you're thinking, but I want it done by the book, please.
Nice looking boy when he smiles. It's all right if we take this, yeah?
Do you smoke dope in front of the kid?
Are you here to look for drugs or my child?
Better open his room then, haven't we? Where is it?
Down the hallway, first try.
He's got more games than I have.
Pity we're not here to check the serial numbers.
You've got my kid here.
You took your time, didn't you?
I was celebrating. What's this about?
He's suspected of being involved in an incident where a motorist was injured.
Can't frame me, so it's my son's turn. Is that it?
No, not at all. He's a credit to you, actually. Polly, can you show Mr. Goff through, please?
This way.
What's he doing here?
Goff Jr.'s been throwing bricks at cars. Apparently only Hops will do as an appropriate adult. Anything?
Just a photo. Sunnyhill's most wanted.
Which good is this?
Ashley Palmer, Danny Goff's partner in crime. He's gone missing. His mum's Peter Goff's girlfriend.
Who's his mother?
Kim Palmer? Regular problem.
You're mental. Chasing 2 kids near the canal. They could have fallen in.
Yeah, that's right.
They chose to run away.
Look, we found that brick near the injured woman's car. We believe it was dropped from the bridge. That's what caused her to crash.
So what? We won't get prints from a brick. You've got nothing. You're wasting our time.
Ashley's not come home yet, Danny. Do you know where he is? His mum's really worried.
I don't know.
When did you last see him?
When he was after us.
If you and Ashley didn't cause the car crash, why did Ashley run away?
It was him. Ash was bricking it, Dad. That copper threatened to kill him.
And died Tony Van, refs at 5.
Sorry, mate, Sarge.
Yeah.
give him a break, Sarge. Chasing kids takes it out of you.
Yeah, being hammered by a 9-year-old. Scary.
Yeah, all right. Paul, Karen, 8-4, refs at 6. Nick, Vicky, Sierra 1, refs at 5. And I want you to keep an eye out for Ashley Palmer. He still hasn't come home yet. Right, that's it. Off you go.
Great. Now I'll waste the whole shift looking for a kid who's on a runner because he's in trouble.
What's the matter, Vicky?
Vicky will not be applying for a transfer to a youth and community section.
Yeah, but I'm not the kid's social worker. I just don't see why they can't run around after him.
Which kid is this?
Ashley Palmer.
Oh, right. Well, I wanted to talk to you about this. You see, I'm interested in the kid's connections to golf. I thought that maybe I could team up with Nick on this one. What do you say?
It's fine by me. I've got lots of paperwork I can be getting on with. See ya.
Nick?
Yeah, sure.
Right, I'll go clear it.
Gordon! You got visitors.
You Ashley Palmer's father? What's happened? Nothing as far as we know, but he's been reported missing.
Listen. Apparently he didn't come home last night.
Better talk in here. Don't think something's happened to him, do you?
Well, he's run away before, hasn't he? When was the last time you saw him?
Oh, about a month ago. I mean, I'd like to see him more often, but it's difficult, you know. Nick's wife's got custody, being a model mother.
That's not quite our impression, is it?
Yeah. Tell me about it. Now she's knocking about with Peter Goff.
Do you know him?
Yeah, I've met him. And I don't want Ashley hanging around with him.
Why not?
Well, it's bad news, isn't he? I mean, Ash don't like him. When the bloke scares me, so I don't know what he seems like to a 9-year-old. And it means he's hanging around with Danny Goff as well. I'm not too keen on that one either.
Apart from Danny, is there anyone else who might be hanging out with?
Yeah, there's 2 or 3 lads got kicked out of Canley School. We see him hanging around the shopping mall in the High Street. Ash is always trying to get in with them when they're too old for him. One's tall and black, and the other one's fair, called Jason, I think.
I know who you mean.
Is there any chance he might come back to you?
Well, I hope so.
All right, mate. You know a kid called Ashley Palmer? Look, don't mess me about. He's a 9-year-old boy. I know he hangs out with him.
What about him? He's missing. When did you last see him?
Well, when did he go missing?
Why, have you seen him? All right, Jason, come on. Some word in private. You. Take it easy. See, we're very worried about Ashley, Jason, so if you do know anything...
Am I getting paid for information?
Yeah, if the family posts a reward, I'll make sure you get your cut.
Not all we could do you for withholding information. That's cheaper, yeah? See him last night.
What time?
Around 7.
Where?
Down by the canal. You know, where the canal meets the road. He was getting into a car.
What sort of car was it?
Don't know.
Well, what colour?
I don't know.
I think you ought to try harder, Jason. Come on.
Dark.
Dark. What make was it?
Some kind of saloon.
Can you describe the driver?
The car weren't facing me. That was a bloke, though.
All right, is that it?
Yeah.
Now, if you do remember anything, I want to know. You understand?
Yes.
Yeah? Oh, do you understand?
Yes.
Just give me a minute. Just a minute. Here. I thought I told you to wait over there. We'll just go and stand over there, all right? Just got to press the right buttons.
Is that it, yeah?
No, I want to speak to Peter.
Peter?
Now what?
Can't you leave him alone?
Go back in, Kim, like a Jordan. So you picked up Ashley Palmer last night, did you?
No, I've really heard it.
Are you denying that you picked him up?
Damn right I do. Didn't see him at all yesterday.
So you don't mind if we look inside your car then, do you?
Is that what this is about? No way.
Open it.
You must be desperate, Rod. I feel sorry for you.
Peter Goff, I'm arresting you for possession of what looks like cocaine. You do not have to say anything, but it may harm your defence.
Can't you see Kim needs me here?
Something you later rely on in court.
Can't you
Anything you do say may be given in evidence. I don't believe this. That's it. Head down. That's it. Good boy. Sir? Sir, arrested Peter Goff. Found some coke in his car.
Well, he was just driving and you stopped him.
No, we found a witness who claims that Ashley Palmer got into Goff's car last night. Of course, he's denying it, so I checked the car out. Found the drugs under the passenger seat.
We've never had him for possession before.
Oh, it's always the first time, sir.
All right, mate. All right. Any luck?
No, not yet.
How about yesterday evening? Was that any better?
A bit.
Do you notice anyone else around?
No.
Hey.
So.
Cheers, mate.
He must have dropped it.
Kim. Kim. What is it? Do you not think he'd have dumped him? I spent all that money on the stuff in his bedroom. But these are all he really cares about.
Well, I think we should assume the worst. This boy has run away before, but his mother's certain that he wouldn't have dumped his favourite football card collection, which was found in the canal earlier today. We're searching the canal, but so far we haven't turned up with anything. The mother's boyfriend is our old friend Peter Goff. Ashley was last seen getting into a car about 7 p.m. last night by a witness who was able to give us a partial idea of Peter Goff's index number. We've managed to pull him in on a drugs charge. Thanks, Rod. Now, I'd like to talk to you first, but then I want you and Jeff to interview Goff. 1 or 2 more breaks and we're on our way. So let's get to it, shall we?
Right, yeah. That's right, I'll see you in a second.
You know and I know. Toomey couldn't give you his date of birth without being offered a multiple choice. But he gave you Goff's registration.
I'm sorry, were you there when I talked to him?
Well, I don't know what was said, right?
Right.
But Rod, we thought you'd done a runner. I mean, this is a different playing field now, yeah?
Why, because some junkie says he's attached to football cards?
And you weren't there when she pulled those cards out of his bag. I mean, she thinks something's happened to him.
Well, maybe it has. That's why I want to lean on Goff.
But Goff said he didn't see Ashley at all yesterday.
Yeah, right.
Look, a kid is missing. Toomey saw him getting into a car. We have to know exactly whose car he got into.
Nick, we know whose car he got into.
Well, I don't. I never heard Toomey give a registration number. Look, I'm worried about this kid.
Do you think I'm not?
That's not what I'm saying. What if he's been taken by a paedophile?
What are the chances of that happening? You know the statistics. If a kid gets hurt, it's usually by somebody he knows. And who's his mother knocking around with, Nick, don't you worry about the car's ID. You leave that to me, all right? Yeah?
So how do you explain the presence of coke in your car?
Someone else must have put it there.
Like who?
I don't know. Danny? Ashley?
Let's get this straight. Are you trying to pin this on your own son?
There's drugs around the schools. All I can tell you is I don't know where that came from. Won't find my prints on it.
You referred to Ashley. Are you implying that Ashley Palmer, your girlfriend's 9-year-old son, put it there?
No idea.
And of course he's not here to deny it, is he? Do you know where he is?
No.
When did you last see Ashley Palmer?
Day before yesterday.
And where were you at 7 o'clock last night?
Home with my son.
Quality time, was it?
Watching telly, if you must know.
And Danny will back you up on that?
Yeah, why shouldn't he?
We've got a witness that saw Ashley get into your car in Malpit Road at 7 p.m. last night.
You what? Is he as reliable as your last one?
What's your registration number?
Tango 207. Alpha Yankee Yankee.
The witness saw Ashley get into a green BMW registration number T207 in Malpit Road at 7 p.m. last night.
What the hell's going on here? I was nowhere near Malpit Road. This is a fit-up.
Right, I'm arresting you for abduction of a child. You do not have to say anything, but it may harm you.
This into your thick skulls. I haven't done away with him, haven't touched him. What's the matter with you? His mother's out of her mind with worry. Why aren't you out there looking for him instead of giving me grief? You just don't care about kids like Ash, do you?
If you do not mention when questioned something which you later rely on in court, anything you do say may be given in evidence.
Kim, now they haven't found Ashley, but they need to talk to you.
Kim, we need to ask you a few questions about Ashley. Can we have this off, please?
Go on, Ash. Kim, they need to talk to you. It's really important. Look, can you turn the video off, please?
Was Ashley scared of Peter Goff?
What? No.
Did he ever hit him?
No, he isn't like that.
Unfortunately, Kim, he's exactly like that. We've seen his victims.
You think it's Pete? Why would he want to harm Ash? He's been good to Ashley and me.
Is it possible Ashley has something on him? I mean, did he know about his dealing? Did he, Kim?
No. No.
Goff's the last person to see Ashley. He picked him up in his car about 7 p.m.
No, that's not possible.
A witness saw Ashley get into Goff's BMW down by the canal.
Well, Pete must have given him a lift, that's all.
Yet he denies even seeing him yesterday.
And there's been a mistake.
Oh, no, there's no mistake, Kim. The witness also gave us part of the registration number, T207.
I don't believe it.
This is the forensic scene examiner. We found blood in Goff's car. Now, she needs to look in Ashley's bedroom for DNA samples. Could you show her Ashley's room, Paul?
He's going to be all right, isn't he? You're going to find him. And he's just run away.
I'd like to believe that, Kim, but the fact remains Ashley got into Goff's car and hasn't been seen since.
Dad?
Perfect. Is this Ashley's?
Well?
Kim. He came off his bike last week. He grazed his elbow. I put it on for him.
Kim, what happened between Pete and Ashley? We need to know.
Ashley found some drugs in Pete's car. He said he was going to tell his father, who'd tell the police. I never thought...
Did you tell Goff? Did Ashley threaten Goff?
No, he's not that stupid.
When did Ashley tell you he'd found...
I don't know. when he came home for tea. But he argued and left. That was the last time I saw him.
Is it Ashley's blood?
Could be. Had nosebleed in the car once.
Can anybody else verify that? Kim?
Kid was always having nosebleeds, been in the car a lot. Bloody football kit and all.
I don't buy it. You had a reason to get rid of him. He found the drugs in your car. He was going to shop you and you had to stop him.
Found the drugs? What are you on about?
You met him last evening, didn't you? Did he threaten you?
I didn't see him.
You just lost it, didn't you?
I haven't touched him.
There's Ashley's blood in your car. Now, you know the DNA test will prove that. We also have a witness who saw Ashley getting into your car last night.
Your witness is dodgy.
Most of the witnesses against you are dodgy. But you won't be getting at this one.
I'm not spending all day in a wild goose chase looking for Jason Toomey, especially when you won't even tell me what it's about.
Hold up. He's over there. Just wait a second, Vic. Yeah, just wait a minute. Just pull alongside here on the left. Go easy. I don't want to start it. It's all right, Jason. I just want to have a word about the car Ashley got into, that's all.
Look, I spoke to the other bloke, all right?
Yeah, I know you did, but I just want you to tell me what you said, that's all.
Oh, just leave me alone. I ain't done nothing.
Look, it's not looking good for him, Jason. It's vital we don't make any mistakes about the car. Are you sure it was a BMW?
BMW?
Well, that's what you told DC Skase.
Oh, if that's what I said, then yeah.
Well, don't you remember what you said?
Yeah, of course.
Was it a BMW? Jason?
That's what he said it was.
But you weren't sure?
That's what he wanted me to say, weren't it?
Did you give him part of a car registration number?
What? No one's blaming you, Jason. Just tell us and we'll go away.
Just hear a second, Jason. Yeah, look. It's cool, man. It's just between you and me. Nobody else. You can talk to me, yeah?
Look, I didn't say it was a BMW, all right? I thought maybe it was a Sierra, something like that.
What colour was it?
No, it was dark. Maybe red. Yeah. A red Sierra.
I've got to talk to you.
I'm busy, Nick.
No, it won't wait. I've just spoken to Jason Toomey.
Oh, yeah.
The car he saw the kid get into was a red Sierra.
And he volunteered that, did he?
No, I told him to say it.
That has just been brought in by a social worker. I'd like you and DS Daly to interview him now. Good luck.
Right, thank you, sir. Well, I don't know why you're saying it was a red Sierra. We found blood in Goff's car.
So? Could have been anyone's. Goff doesn't drive a red Sierra.
Come on, Nick. You know that Jason Toomey will say anything you want him to say.
No, I wasn't putting any pressure on him. Ashley got no red Sierra and Meadows doesn't even know about it.
The evidence is stacked up against Goff. What more do you want?
Evidence is on top of a dodgy car ID.
Do you think I care what Jason Toomey thinks he saw? Without that dodgy car ID, Nick, we wouldn't know that there was blood in Goff's car. We wouldn't know that Ashley was about to shop him for drugs and Goff would be out there thumbing his nose at us. Your mate Goff, who you seem so keen to protect, is scum who's got away with every crime he's ever committed. I'm going to make sure that I nail him any way I can. So if you want to play it by the book, you go and do role play at Hendon, Nick.
I'll go with the DCI myself then.
All right, go on then.
Look, Meadows has to know about his car, yeah?
Then you be the one to tell him. I don't have a problem with that. And if you want to say that I falsified the evidence, I'll just deny it.
Yeah?
Sir.
Nick.
I ran into Jason Toomey today, so I had another word about the car he saw. He's changed his story.
Has he?
Yeah. He claims Ashley got into a red Sierra.
Well, he's probably just found out who he's fingered.
Possibly, Gav, but he seemed pretty sure.
Well, he seemed pretty sure about his first ID. He even gave us a partial registration number. I mean, he can change his story all he likes, but you can't argue with that. He's probably just got cold feet. I mean, you can't blame him.
Well, maybe it's the other way round, Gav. I mean, maybe he had something against Goff.
Well, he'd have to be a brave lad. We haven't had a witness yet who's been able to stand up against Goff. But this time, we've got him on forensic.
See, I'm just concerned about Toomey IDing this Sierra. Perhaps I could check the known paedophiles on the DIU, see if any of them drive a Sierra.
Is there something else?
No, sir. I just want to be sure.
All right, but don't waste too much time on it.
Cheers, Gov.
Tell us a bit about him, Danny. Where he likes to go, that sort of thing. Yeah. Like to hang out by the river, don't you?
What if we do?
Lots of places to hide down there. Do you think that's what he's doing?
Dunno.
He's younger than you, isn't he? How come you hang about with him?
Your dad and his mum, I shouldn't think you have much choice, do you?
They were always round our place.
That way you got to know him, then?
Yeah, he started following me about. But I didn't mind, as long as he did as he was told. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah, but I shouldn't think you'd want him round all the time.
Got a girlfriend, Danny? Come on. You're a good-looking lad. Bet the girls are well impressed, eh? Ashley got one?
No, of course not.
Have you?
Well, only Josie May.
Josie May? What's she like, then? She pretty?
I like her.
So what does Ashley like to do?
He likes hanging out by the river.
How comes he like boats?
His dad does.
But I thought he hardly saw his dad. Come on, what's the big deal? You can tell us.
Well, we saw his dad a lot, but his mum didn't know about it. His dad said if his mum found out, she'd stop him seeing him. His dad's got a boat and he took us out on it.
You were with your dad last night, weren't you, Danny?
Yeah.
But you were back on the street at 9 o'clock when we pulled you in.
Yeah, I was in with him before that. I'd only just gone out, yeah.
What were you doing?
We was watching telly.
What was on, Danny?
I don't know.
You don't know because you weren't there watching telly with your dad, were you?
Look, right, it wasn't Dad. Dad wasn't at Ash.
So can you tell us where he was, then?
Was he with you?
It wasn't Dad. Yeah, it was Ashley's dad. Yeah, it was him.
Come on, Danny.
It was.
You got evidence?
His dad's mental. He was in his car once and some bloke clipped the wing. He went mad.
So if someone drove into your dad's car, how do you think he'd react?
You're having a laugh. He's got a new BMW, not some clapped-out Sierra.
Daniel, there's blood in your dad's car.
So what? Ashley had nosebleeds. Don't mean nothing.
Sarge, could we... What are you doing?
Looking for paedophiles who drive red Sierras.
Forget paedophiles, just put in Gordon Palmer.
Palmer?
Do it.
How long have you known?
Danny, just tell me. Have you told Meadows?
He thinks Toomey changed his story because he got cold feet about Goff.
Good. Good. You know, kid could still be all right. Just wants to be with his dad, that's all.
Oh, that'd be nice.
I was sure it was Goff.
So was everyone else, thanks to you. Rod,
all right, I will do it. I will tell Meadows everything, all right?
Well, let's hope forensics holds up, because nobody's going to stand up against Goff.
Gordon Palmer, Meister. After all, he is the kid's dad, and he's been seeing more of the kid than we thought. I want to talk to him.
Has he? All right.
Yes, sir.
Nick, any news on the Sierra?
Any news, sir?
Paedophiles.
No, sir.
Well, he's worth a shot.
Yes,
OK.
Whatever you got. You, my bloody shadow.
You haven't talked to him, have you? What do you think you're playing at, man? I'm talking to Meadows myself.
Oh, are you? Are you really? So what are you going to say? You're going to say I'm sorry, but I knew that Toomey never ID'd Goff's car, but I couldn't be bothered to say anything, sir? Is that what you're going to say? Because that puts you in the frame for attempting to pervert the course of justice, Nick.
My kid is missing, mate.
You think I don't know that? Listen, all I need is 1 hour, just 1 hour. Let me speak to Palmer, and I swear I will say everything to Meadow that needs saying. And I'll even keep your name out of it. 1 hour, Nick, please. Nick!
What's happened? Have you found him?
need to speak to her. Where is she?
Look, you're not going to get heavy with her, are you? She's not up to it.
Kim! Kim! I need to speak to Gordon. He's not at home and he's not at work. Where could he be? Kim! Now listen, I know that he's got a boat. Where does he keep it?
Why, Gordon?
Because you've been seeing more of Ashley than you thought. Danny told us, please, Kim, this is very important. Gordon may know something. Where's his boat? The boat, Kim, please. Think.
In a boatyard on the river.
That's good. Which one?
I can't remember.
Where?
Flood something road.
Flood Ferry?
Flood Ferry? Okay.
Excuse me! Excuse me! Does a Gordon Palmer keep a boat here? It's all right. I'm a police officer. That one. CID.
Ashley?
What are you doing here?
Where's Ashley?
I spent all day looking
When did you last see him?
The day we went missing.
That is not what you told me before, Gordon.
I know. What I thought if I told Kim, she's nuts. Trying to take him to Australia. Oh, no, you can't think it's me. I swear. I love him. I've been searching for him everywhere. He must have had a nosebleed. I mean, he always has them.
He was last seen getting into your car. I am arresting you for abduction.
That's
you do not have to say anything, but it may harm your defence.
I picked him up at 7, I dropped him off at 8. Ask Danny Goff! Danny! Yeah, ask him. He was there when I dropped Ash off. They were not together.
You're lying to me, Gordon. Danny didn't see him after 4 p.m.
Yes, he did! He did. They went off together.
Rod.
Ashley didn't get into Goff's car last night. He got into his father's.
What?
Palmer picked him up in Mulpit Road and he dropped him off at 8. He says that he saw Ashley walk off with Danny Goff. Now, Gordon Palmer has a boat. I've been to that boat and searched it. I found a blood-stained sweatshirt. So I thought that he'd done something to his son, but he's swearing blind that he saw Ashley walk away with Danny Goff. I think he's telling the truth. I think that Danny's done something to the kid, sir.
Hang on a minute. We had a witness. Mulpit Road. Ashley was seen getting into Goff's car in Mulpit Road. Palmer doesn't have a green BMW, does he?
No, but it was Palmer's car and he is admitting it, sir.
Are you saying what I think you're saying?
I got the registration from the DIU. I was sure it was Goff. I was so sure it was that bastard and he'd get away with it.
So we've been going up the bloody garden path simply so you could take a pop at Goff?
He threatened Chandler's kid. That is why he didn't testify, sir.
If it is Daniel, we should have been on to him hours ago. Did you know that your witness had seen Palmer's car?
No, of course not.
Well, Nicky Klein's been looking for a Sierra. Why might that be?
Sir, I'm sure it's Danny. If I could just speak to Danny.
Look, I give the orders around here, and if and when we find that body, I'll let you know. In the meantime, you can sit at your desk where I can keep my eye on you. And perhaps you should reflect on your career, because I don't think you've got one at Sunhill.
Sarge. Right, we'll put it in the book.
CID Proctor.
I had a Rouse conviction and she used it against me. It's a joke, isn't it? I mean, she shacked up with Peter Goff, still using. I'm clean, I have to see Ash in secret.
Not many bus drivers keep boats.
I bought it years ago, when I was dealing.
What were Ashley's clothes doing on there?
Well, he goes there when things get bad at home. There's a key to the cabin on deck.
Well, you didn't think about checking it out when he went missing?
Yeah, of course I did.
You didn't see his sweatshirt, though?
He gets nosebleeds when he gets upset. Now, he must have taken it off. I mean, he could have been there for weeks.
Or he might have been upset the last time you saw him.
Yeah, he could. He wanted to come and live with me. I mean, it's impossible. I work really long hours. I mean, I've got a new girlfriend.
Hang on a minute, you were complaining about access.
Yeah, I want to see more of him.
But not all the time. So why didn't you tell us you picked him up last night?
Look, can we just get this straight, right? I told you. I was worried about what Kim would say if she found out I was seeing him. I thought he'd run away. I thought he was going to turn up on a boat. I was going to tell you.
You were going to tell us. This is vital evidence.
Yeah, but I didn't think... How the hell was I supposed to know that Danny had lied to you, eh?
Were you aware that Rod Skase had his own agenda?
Oh, Goff. He was just keen to get Goff. We'll,
Danny! Danny!
You told Meadows?
Why do you think I've been confined to my desk?
Danny's in the frame now?
So I was wrong, and you were right. I'm very happy for you, Nick.
Good.
Danny was lying about the last time he saw Ashley. He said it was when they were both running away from the uniformed police, but it was later that night. Now, Danny was the last person seen with Ashley.
Wasn't I going to be the last person seen with the kid?
Well, you know he wasn't at home with you last night, so where was he? Did he ask you to lie for him? Answer, please.
Nothing to say.
Have you any idea what he might be?
No.
Fine. Jeff.
OK, interview terminated at 10:23 p.m.
I'll get round to Kim Palmer's. I'll tell her that Danny's in the frame. You're not going to help us. You can explain that part to her yourself.
I don't know where he is. But they have somewhere they hang out. A boat on the river.
Boat? What boat? Where?
I don't know. On my life, I don't know. It's like a hideout. At a secret club or something, two of them. It's a boat. They wouldn't say any more about it, that's all I know.
I'll put everyone I can onto it, but without any more to go on, we'll be looking for the proverbial needle.
Tell me about it, Andrew.
Have you tried his friends?
Well, he doesn't seem to have any apart from Ashley.
Daniel mentioned a girlfriend of a girl at school.
What's she called?
I think it was Josie May. Rod took notes.
I've rung the headmaster. He doesn't have a student called Josie May. Are you sure he gave you the right name?
Yes.
Well, he must have been winding you up then.
Have you got a girlfriend, Danny? Have you got a girlfriend, Danny? Josie May. What's she like? Is she pretty? I like her. Why do you like her, Danny? Josie.
Oi! Oi! Is there a boat here called Josie May? Yeah. Well, where? Where is it? Danny, it's all right. It's all right. Don't run away, Danny. Danny, stop! Danny! Danny, listen! listen. It's too late. I know what's happened.
How do you know?
Your dad told me, Danny.
Dad doesn't know.
He also told us where we can find you.
Dad wouldn't grass me up.
Danny, listen. You know about the drugs in his car because he tried to pin that on you.
I don't believe you.
It's all right. It's all right. Listen to me. Listen, your dad isn't here to help you now. He can't get you out of this. But you have to take me to Ashley. You understand? I know that you tried to dump his bag. I know that you wanted us to think that he fell in the canal. Please.
It didn't mean to hurt him. It was an
It's
accident.
all right. I understand. It's fine. Listen, just take me to him.
He was going to grass up my dad to Gordon and I hit him, that's all.
It's all right.
He must have hit his head.
Is he on Josie May? Is he? Yes?
Yeah.
Right. Show me to him. Come on. Please. All right. Go on. Ashley. Where is he? Take the torch. Ashley! Ashley! Ashley, it's all right. It's all right, we're here now, you're safe. Ashley! Ashley! Ashley, speak to me, please! Ashley! Come on! Come on!
Have you any idea of the time of death?
No, the rig has been and gone, though.
I'm waiting for the FME to confirm time of death. If it was sometime today, you're going to be facing a charge of perverting the course of justice. I'll make sure of that. You make your own rules, you, don't you? Breeze in when you feel like it. Do what you want. You don't even bother to keep me informed. I can't stop you from doing this job, but I promise you, I'm going to make your life hell. And if there's any chance of you being charged, I'll make sure of it.
Please with yourself now. Said you please with yourself.